Good evening, everyone. My name is Andrew Morrison from Visions TV Online, and this is my wife.
I'm Shereen from Visions TV Online.
And I hope you're doing really, really well this evening. Today, we have a special guest that is with us, and we're going to be speaking about an event which is happening on the 22nd of February, which is going to be a really, really good awards brunch event. And it's going to be celebrating the Black History Month as well. Is that correct? So, and we have Elder Remiel Lockwood. He's going to get me. He's going to be upset with me now that I've got his name wrong. Remiel Lockwood. It must be my English accent. Is that correct?
That's it. It's all right. You get a pass.
Yeah. It should be called. We should say Lockwood, but because we're from England, we say Lockwood. So Remiel Lockwood. Welcome to TV Online. Lovely to have you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure.
Oh, so tell me more about your involvement with this event that's happening on the 22nd.
I currently serve as the chaplain for the Miami-Dade Alliance of Gospel Music Professionals. And it is that organization that is producing this, our third annual Black History Awards Brunch and Banquet. And so we are excited about it. It's a time of honor as well as fellowship. So we get to honor some of the mainstays of our community that has contributed to the gospel music arena, as well as has contributed to such a rich history, Black history that is, within our community. And so we try to bridge the gap between the two. And so we have an amazing time of fellowship, an amazing time of eating, and that's always a good thing. And then we have an amazing time of singing and reflection of not only our gospel music history, but our Black history. And anyone who is versed knows that gospel music is what has allowed Black folk from every diaspora to come together from the time we were in Africa in slavery up until the time we reached whatever land we were transported to. It is gospel music that has helped us to maintain our connection. And so we're just excited about this opportunity to share and see what God would do with us in that endeavor.
Okay. So I believe what I've heard is that it's not just the people who serve in the gospel community, it's people who's been raised in the area as well, who's gone off and done things in the circular industry, in mainstream, and he's going to be coming to this event. Is that correct?
Yes. We have people from all walks of life that come to participate in the event, and we honor people that's not just gospel artists or musicians, but we honor people who have contributed to the overall well-being and good of folk within our community. And so we have preachers, we have artists, we have civil rights leaders, we have social leaders, we have cultural influencers. So we have people from all walks of life, and we bring them all together under one roof, just to say thank you for what they have contributed to the good of our community. And so, and it just so happens that they all look like you and I. And, and so we celebrate that fact as well during the shortest month of the year, but it's the most potent month of the year, I believe, as it really raises the contributions that so many have made to allow America and the world, at least, to be what it is today. And so, yeah, you're right. We have people from all walks of life.
Yeah. You said something so important, that it's, celebrating people that look like myself and you. So what does that exactly mean for you? So to be able to celebrate people that have made such a big impact in our culture, in our community, in the industry, in so many different ways. You know, what does that mean?
For us, it means the world. Actually, it is one of the greatest honors that we have. You know, it's an old saying that it's a poor frog that doesn't praise its pond. And so, in other words, if we don't take the time to encourage and uplift and appreciate and honor and thank those who sacrifice their family who sacrifice their time, who sacrifice their resources and their thought processes in order to help somebody else along the way, then if we don't do it, who will? And oftentimes, when you're in service to others, it could really be a thankless position. And so to have someone who would take a moment out to honor you gives you the fuel that you need to continue to run on and do what it is that you're doing for the betterment of other people. Oftentimes, when we are looking at cultural influencers or preachers or singers, even not your mainstream, but those who are really in the communities and really working to build the community, oftentimes those people are overlooked. And so to have a moment where somebody just brings you in, it's not really even so much about the award that they'll be given, even though that's a great memento to have. But oftentimes people just want to hear somebody say thank you.
Yeah.
And so my mama taught me that whenever somebody do something nice for you, your response should always be thank you. And so that's what we're bringing people together to do. It's just really to tell them thank you for their thankless work that they do in building our community.
Amen. Wow. So this is going to be a tremendous event. Are you going to be giving people a word on the day, or?
You know, I try to ease it in there every time we have something. You know, it's I don't do it purposefully, but you know, every now and again something may slip in. But what we do in that particular setting, it's not so much of a preaching setting. It's really just a setting of fellowship, a setting of celebration, a setting of of honor. And so you know, I take a back seat to the preaching moment and just allow the celebration and the fellowship to be the forefront of what we do. And by the time we get done singing and eating and fellowshipping and going down memory lane on how so many of our brothers and sisters have contributed to where we are today, through Black history, through gospel music, through the arts, and through preaching ministry or whatever. We usually have someone who will give us a chronological assessment of where we've been versus where we are, and how we can look back over those things and have something to be happy and proud about how we have made it, how we've overcome, and even in spite of every obstacle that may be presented to us. And so when we get done with all of that, nobody really has time for no preaching. I mean, it's just a time of reflection. But what I do is I lead us into a time of prayer. And as we, you know, because all of those things are good and wonderful, and it's a part of our gifts and our callings and our contributions. But if we don't take a moment to thank God for it, then none of it means anything at all. And so that's my contribution. I get up and take a moment to give God thanks.
Yeah, I can imagine everyone leaving feeling so inspired and so positive on the day. Like once you've had lunch, once you've gone through the whole of, you know, celebrating amazing people, and then you leave like so uplifted. I can imagine that. I know also you've been preaching. You first preached at age 14 as well, didn't you? So stuff like things like that, people might not know about, you know, somebody that is coming. They can just find out a bit about their history, a bit about where they've come from, and just leave with a piece of inspiration to go forward. It just must be an amazing feeling to be able to do that.
Yeah, especially since I don't look too much older than 14 now. So, yeah, but like you said, it's amazing to see. Nowadays people start things and they're excited when it starts. But as you go through processes and you go through life happenings, oftentimes people fall off, especially when they've done it so young. And so you're right to bear witness to the fact that God could keep someone in spite of and still use them and still, progress their lives as a testament to how good God is. And not only that, but a testament to one's will to succeed against all odds. And so yeah, that's the blessing of it all. The Bible tells us that we're overcomers by the blood of the Lamb and by
Amen.
the word of our testimony. And so when we come together and you share and your husband share and other people share, then somebody is inspired because they're able to look upon your lives and say, you know what, if they could do it and they could make it and bring Visions TV to pass against every obstacle that they faced, then these light afflictions aren't worthy to be compared with the glory that's going to be revealed in my life. And so that's the power of it.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Wow. I felt that the song, you was about to say something, and you was saying something very profound for us. So, amen.
Yeah.
Receive that. Amen.
Yeah, because I guess as you say, it is about the journey, isn't it? It's not just about the outcome and what happens at the end. It's also the journey of going through, yeah, the challenges. So yeah, that's quite profound what you said. Yeah, definitely.
Amen.
Yeah.
So where can people find out more about this event?
They can log on to, if they go on Facebook, they can go to our Miami Dade Alliance Facebook page. They can find the information there. If they go on Facebook, they can look at my page, which is Elder Lockwood, MDIV, and they can find the flyers there. You could also go on Eventbrite and look up the information there. So it's various ways in which the information can be found. Or they could just come on February 22nd if they are in the Miami-Dade County area. On February 22nd, they can meet us at Bethel Apostolic Temple, which is at 1855 Northwest 119th Street, right in the city of Miami, Florida. And so one way or another, you can find us and we'll be able to facilitate your need.
Yeah, if you can say one word, what people should expect, can you just give us one word, what that would be?
Inspiration.
Inspiration, right.
Amen.
Yeah, inspiration.
Good.
So come for the inspiration on the 22nd of February. You're going to have some food. You're going to be able to find out about amazing people, what they've been doing throughout their whole journey, within the kingdom and within the mainstream as well. So just come have some food for your belly, but also get inspired by the word and what God is doing.
Amen.
That's it. I did come as well because you never know who's going to show up into the room. This is our third time, and each year we've had some gospel great and or some R&B great who has gospel roots that has shown up to the brunch to take part in singing not only the songs of Zion, but singing some of the songs that helped us to come over. And so, you just never know who's going to be there. And so it could be your time to come and network and fellowship and all of those types of things. And your next opportunity could be in the room.
Wow.
So come be a part.
So that's the third annual Black History Gospel Music Brunch and Awards that's happening on the 22nd of February. I know that we're in the UK, but we will be supporting this event. And so that make sure you grab your tickets. And I believe the tickets are on Eventbrite. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yes, sir, they are.
So make sure you grab your tickets and make sure you do not miss it because it's going to be amazing.
Yes. We want to see your face in the place.
Elder Lockwood, thank you very much for being with Visions TV Online tonight. It's been a pleasure. I'm sure we're going to be hearing from you soon in the next coming years and many more years. So
looking forward to it. That next time I have to be in the UK with you.
Yeah,
this is it.
Well, that's what I was going to say, because I know you've been to the Caribbean, you've been to, I think, Africa, you've been all around, but you haven't been to the UK. So.
No, that's not right. Elder, man, you need to prophesy over this, man. Come on.
That's it. We've got to make it happen. I've got to get there.
That definitely.
Yes.
Well, thank you once again for being online with Visions TV again.
Yes, thank you for having me.
God bless.
Yeah.